Since I'm not allowed to do content where it sounds like I'm venting or blaming hiring processes, I can maybe do this instead. There are reasons I went into entrepreneurship, but I'm going to start off as follows. Back in 2016, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders started a huge national discussion during the first of two unsuccessful to successful runs to become the Democratic nominee. That discussion was national about income inequality, which really led to basically career and social trajectory within our lives. So basically, those two campaigns really showcased how much more things have gotten worse in the last, let's say, 9 years. So, being as he's now over 80 and we don't know how many more years he's going to live for, even though he got reelected for another 6-year term in the United States Senate, the movement and the work that he started, which he's been consistent about throughout his career, I want to continue this talk through media. Through producing media, through producing content, through making a podcast, through doing video topics and things like that. Why do I want to do this? Because effectively, as somebody who's on the autistic spectrum, I've been bullied for a large majority of my life. Whether it was as a kid in elementary school, followed over to middle school, then in some cases I was called mentally retarded in high school. I don't like using the word because it's demeaning, but that's what I was called. And to make matters worse, that word still is used today. I want for friends of mine like LV Kapawernis and Diana Camaras Gildia's children to discover this media on my YouTube channel in the future, because I realize that Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and Gen Beta, who are consecutively are children of older Gen Xers, mid to older Gen Xers, elder millennials, Gen Z, are going to be raising two different generations. One spans from 2013 to 2024. The other spans from 2025 to whatever 15 years from now is. So I want these two generations, as well as the children of my friend Elvie, to discover this content and say, hey, things don't change from childhood to possibly adulthood depending on how we were raised, and we want to continue this fight. Because this fight and this national discussion, not just of mental health, but of autism, of race, and everything else, these are important discussions that need to be had in society. I really hope you guys learned something from this and appreciate this. Have a good one.